Ladies and gentlemen, Heather Dinich.
Hey, Heather.
Heather, how you doing?
Hey guys, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so everything happening at Baylor, I don't know if you have any more information on that. This seemingly came out of nowhere this morning for a lot of people, but we definitely want to talk about the CFP situation now. So is a chair open there? Like, how does this kind of work from the college football playoff standpoint since the top person steps down in the middle of a season, Heather?
Yes, that's right. The chair is open, and the most likely scenario at this point is that they will replace Rhoades and they would replace him with a Big 12 athletic director because that's what he was. So the most likely thing is that they're going to get somebody who has done this before as well. So I would expect a former committee member to rejoin the group from the Big 12. And Baylor did confirm to ESPN today that they received allegations on Monday involving Rhoades, but that does not include anything about Title IX, student welfare, NCAA, and does not involve the football program. That's what we know right now. We're continuing to report the story. So what's going to happen is the CFP is going to replace that seat, the seat of the chair, and they've got to do it really quickly. And what will happen is Big 12 commissioner will nominate somebody.
Oh,
the rest
man.
of the committee will approve it.
Who are the people that can be on the committee, and who currently makes up the committee, Heather?
Yeah, it's an eye for an eye, Pat. So it's going to be a Big 12 AD. And my guess is it would be somebody like Mark Harlan at Utah, who's been on there before, or Gene Taylor from K-State. Kirby Hocutt, the Texas Tech AD, has been the committee chair before, but I would be surprised if it would be him because they're so involved in the college football playoff right now. He would definitely have to recuse himself from basically everything. So, I think it would probably be Harlan or maybe Gene Taylor. Those are probably the two most likely names to be considered. And who's on the committee? It's sitting athletic directors, my former colleague Ivan Maisel at ESPN. You have to be a retired member of the media, though. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble. You've got to be retired, a media member.
Des would have been awesome. I would just like to let everybody know that Desmond Howard would have been amazing in those meetings. He is electrifying in there. Reese Davis, obviously, he does the interview with the chair immediately afterwards. How does that whole thing work? Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Heather, so does the Big 12 AD that's going to come in, do they become the chair, or does someone else from the committee move up to the chair position that will speak to Reese each week and obviously be the face of the committee?
Yeah, the commissioners have to decide that. It could absolutely just be the new person comes in and they are the voice of the CFP, or they could have somebody else in the room take that position. And remember, these are 3-year terms. And to be fair, we don't know what is going to happen with Mack Rhoades. I mean, he could come back eventually. I don't want to judge or draw any conclusions as to how long he'll be gone, but we already had this happen last month. Randall McDaniel stepped down for personal reasons as well. Usually it's a 13-member committee. Then it was at 12. Now it's at 11. So definitely some holes to fill in the room.
Yeah, it sounds like a 3-year term. So this will be an interim chair, whoever comes in there. I would assume you would vote from within because you've been there since the beginning. New party coming in, got to get caught up. Don't know if they should be speaking, but could also get a fresh voice in there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hearing it for the first time, kind of how we're looking at it. I guess they could kind of take it anyway. Who will be the next person to hang their white hat and walk into that meeting and decide which college football programs have a shot at winning it all? That's a hard job. That's a lot of pressure. I hope they get it right. Women's college hoops going crazy.
Yeah, Hannah Hidalgo for Notre Dame. She went bananas. 44 points. Yeah, that's cool. 16 steals. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. And they're playing Akron. I'm so sorry to the Akron women's basketball team that they had to get guarded by Hannah Hidalgo, because talk about a nightmare. I don't know what the record is either for steals in the game, but 16 is the highest I've seen in a long time, just across the board, men's or women's. She had a triple-double with steals. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Hannah Houdini Hidalgo. Woo! Now you have it, now you don't. She's a magic woman. I think it's incredible that she can be the most athletic person on the defensive side. Normally that's the case. The steals is like reading, quickness, and eye coordination. Yeah. You name it, that's it. And then on the other side, fills it up. Yeah. I mean, just absolutely fills it up. Hey, women's college hoops. I cannot sit here on this day, I cannot sit here and say that I have watched any of these games in full. I will try to at some point in the near future. But women's college hoops has been coming through the algorithm for me. And it's because they have superstars over there.
Yeah.
That's a record for who? For the entire NCAA? Women's NCAA record, 16
Boom.
steals.
Yeah.
The record was 14, so 16 steals is a record. So these superstars seemingly in women's college hoops right now taking over algo, like multiple. Audie Crooks. I don't know who's cooking up the internet for Audie Crooks. She's got memes. She's got. She is unstoppable. And then Hannah Hidalgo, right? I'm like, I've never heard of this person. Unbelievable. Is this the best player of all time?
Yeah, and I have to say it because she plays for Fairfield. But this year's Caitlin Clark right now is Megan Anderson. She leads women's Division I.
And where's she go?
She goes to Fairfield University Stags.
She's a Stag.
She's a Stag.
She's a Stag.
Yeah, that's right. Roll Stags. I believe she's averaging like 33 points a game. Genuine problem. They beat Villanova in the first week of the season.
They came and played Indiana, right?
Yeah, they came and played Indiana. It was real tight for a quarter or two. But again, we were a little bit outmatched, but we didn't have Megan Anderson.
Update. 16 steals is a record for both men's and women's college hoops. Congratulations, Hannah Hidalgo.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, here's some Hembo stats on Hannah Hidalgo. 44 points breaks Notre Dame's scoring record as well.
Jeez.
Okay.
Good night.
A lot of great players playing for Notre Dame.
Big night.
Sorry we did not know this. We are getting these stats in real time from Hembo. This is 100% on it. We should have looked into it. We will, I think, hands up. I don't think we are the women's college hoops go-to, but maybe if superstars are showing up every single night, why not, Ty? And we also did take a program.
We did.
To go celebrate Women's March Madness kicking off in Iowa. Week 11 of the NFL season kicks off in the AFC East as the Patriots host the New York Jets on Amazon Prime. That game will kick off at 8:15. The pre-show, I believe, begins at 7. It's a great show. They do a very, very good job. The show is phenomenal. The evening will be spectacular, and we'll be seeing if the New England Patriots are who we potentially think they are.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an absolutely dominant force. The quarterback for the New England Patriots, Drake May, the odds-on favorite to win the MVP. They got superstars all over the place. Mike Vrabel was doing his thing, which we all understand is winning football. Remember, he took the Tennessee Titans, where I think they had like 119 different guys on the roster, the most amount of IR people, to be the #1 seed in the AFC. He has an ability to lead a group of men on a football field maybe better than anybody ever when it's all said and done. We have no idea what's about to happen here with the New England Patriots and Mike Vrabel for the next 20 years, actually. And if you look at what happened to the Tennessee Titans as soon as he leaves the building, and then you look at what happened to the Patriots building once he enters the building, it's fun to watch. It's a physical style of football. Everybody's bought in. In New England, people will once again have the ability to be incredibly arrogant about their football team. On that note, let's go to the talks table. At Boss Connor and at Ty Schmidt. Do you feel, though, something from Con Man today? It feels like he's more confident and more happy and more energized about this particular primetime game than maybe in years past when the Patriots were going to be watched by a lot of people.
Yeah, I think so, but he's justified. I mean, I would not have wanted to hear him coming in and be like, oh, I don't know, I'm worried about this one. Maybe we're going to, win 21-17, but no, we're going to win 42-0. We're going to out of these guys because that's what good teams do. And I think, it was kind of a trendy pick in the preseason, before the season started. Hey, the Patriots are probably going to go to the playoffs. You look at their schedule, it's pretty favorable. But for guys like Vrabel and Harbaugh, the regular, hey, come in, take a while to build your culture, it doesn't apply. Vrabel is a winner. Guy like Harbaugh is a winner. I think you could just know, and obviously Drake May has taken a huge leap, but it was very easy to see once he got here, this guy's going to turn them around, and he's going to do it very quickly.
Connor, even when they were losing, every single game that they were losing, he'd say, Drake May's a guy. Yeah. Drake May's a guy. Yeah, we lost, but Drake May's a guy. Right now, it's all about Drake May surviving until next season. It's basically what you were saying last year about him. Has he gotten much better from last year, or has this kind of been who Drake May has been?
Much better. I mean, without a doubt. And that's why a lot of times on Monday, I like to talk about how good McDaniels is. Because without Josh McDaniels, I've seen it firsthand with Mac Jones. As soon as that really good offensive coach leaves, that quarterback has a massive drop-off. And it's the reverse situation here where the right coach comes in, and it just completely catapults the team, the quarterback, everybody, the city, the region, the Revolution region, into a different stratosphere. Like, that is why it's so special. And that's the same to what Ty said. That's why I came in here feeling this way, because there isn't that lack of confidence in the team. Everything they say about, whether it's after the game about the win, amazing. Everything they say about the game that is coming up the next week is perfect. There really isn't too many flaws right now. And to Ty's point about the favorable schedule, it's like, yeah, great. We did have a favorable schedule. I didn't know if we were going to beat the Bills at Buffalo. I didn't know if we were going to beat Tampa at Tampa, but now we did. Now we're 8-2. And then when you're talking about the game tonight, it's like, oh, who's the keeper of the light? Oh, is it Larry Guy? No, it's Rob Gronkowski. With Gronk back, first of all,
good luck, Jets.
Gronk re-signing for a day and retiring a New England Patriot. I don't know if he knows how much that means to people in New England, but for me, that was huge. Like, I love you, Gronk. That is so cool. Julian Edelman did the entire Foxborough forever. He never left, but he did that once he was done, and that that means a lot to people who are fans of the team. And for Gronk, he ended up going to Tampa with Brady to win another Super Bowl. You can't fault him for that. But for him to do this kind of just strictly for no reason aside from like, hey, New England just means more to me. New England is where I was kind of birthed as Gronk, the Gronk spike. He wasn't a top 10 pick. He wasn't a first-round pick. He became Gronk with Brady, of course, and that's why I went to Tampa, justifiably. And then him coming back just means a lot. Him lighting the lamp tonight, keeper of the light. I mean, again, 42-0. That's what it should be tonight, and that's what I expect it to be.